Hello, I'm David Imey from Norman Sooner Rotary. I'm also the membership chair for District 5770. The ongoing pandemic has caused unprecedented consequences for our clubs. In this video, we discuss our district membership and ways we can move forward during this challenging time. During this pandemic, it is vital for each president and their board to do what is necessary to retain as many of their current members as possible. Every Rotary member provides value to your club. This might be through financial contributions, serving as a club leader, helping in community service projects, and many other ways. Rotary has about 1.2 million members. Every one of those members are needed to make this a better world for all. As we grow Rotary, we become a more powerful organization that is making a difference in our communities and the world throughout our combined talents, financial contributions, and our desire to help others. So let's take a look at the state of membership in our district. Here is our district yearly membership from 2016 through today. In 2016, we had 1,304 members, and you can see the steady decline through the years, and now we are down to 1,157 members. And some of this is due to the pandemic, but as you can tell, we've had a decreasing membership trend the last several years. This chart shows the number of years a member was in Rotary before they resigned. The data is from 2015 through 2020. Notice that 48% of the members resigned within the first 2 years that they were Rotary members. This is a trend that we need to change. So what do we do about our district membership? There's two things. Keep our current members, then bring in new members to replace those that are leaving. So how do we retain members, especially during this pandemic? Club meetings should be held as often as you were meeting before the pandemic, whether you're meeting in person, on Zoom, or both. Find creative ways to interact with members, especially those that are not on Zoom or not coming to the in-person meetings. This could be as simple as calling them, maybe dropping off home-baked cookies to them, mailing them a card, and there's other ways to also to show that those members do matter to your club. Find indoor and outdoor community service projects where members feel safe participating, where they're able to socially distance. We need fellowship events for members to visit and still feel safe from the virus. We also need to bring in new members to make up for the members who have or will leave Rotary. Ask your friends, coworkers, and anyone you feel would be interested in fellowship and projects to help your community. How do we ask a member to join Rotary? In 1 or 2 sentences, you could tell them why you love Rotary. This would be called your Rotary elevator speech, something that's short and to the point. Or if you have a little comedian in you, you could give an elevator speech like Michael Caruso, a Rotary Public Image Chair, gave to a group of people.
Now I'm going to tell you something. I'm single, and I wear my Rotary pin all the time. And so when I'm out, and women ask me, single women ask me, what's that pin for? My elevator speech is different for them. And yours would be too. So if it's a Rotarian or a prospective Rotarian asking me about the pin, I'll say to them, they'll say, what's the pin for? And I say, well, that's a Rotary pin. And what do you think 99% of the people say right after that? You've been there a million times. They say, what is Rotary? And to that I say, Rotary is the best decision I've ever made. And what do you think they say to that? Why? Now this is a key moment, you guys, because I am no longer selling them Rotary. They're interested in Rotary. You understand? And if you're in sales, you know it's much better if the other person's asking for the product or the salesperson by name than the salesperson thrusting the product down the other person's throat, right? So when he says, what's Rotary? Rotary's the best decision I ever made. Why is that, right? And I say, well, because it's bigger than anything I've ever done in my life. It's allowed me to be a complete human being. And I really enjoy it. And and by the way, if you're married, you probably can't say it's the best decision you've ever made. I'm not going to do any better than that, man.
Is your club really welcoming? Bring your prospective members to club socials and community service projects, if possible, before the first meeting. And when they come to your meeting, have an appealing speaker or event for your guests' first visit, because first impressions do matter. If your club is not meeting in person, have you developed procedures for new members to join your club? Clubs meeting virtually need to create an innovative way to admit new members into their club. As an example, the board could vote on the application through a Zoom board meeting and perhaps host a friendly question and answer session with the prospective member during your Rotary Zoom meeting. Be aware of why members may be leaving your club and make changes as needed. Are members leaving due to your club's too expensive or it takes too much time? Is your club not fun? Is your club not engaging? Is your club not active in the community? Are fellowship, long-lasting relationships not being developed in your club? Do your members feel that they are not contributing? Would changes at meetings benefit your club? Have you thought about changing your meeting schedule? Meet on some different days. Maybe only meet twice a month. Are you varying your weekly meeting format? In other words, maybe one week you're online and maybe the next week you're in person. One week maybe you're doing a community service project. Have you relaxed the attendance requirements? Perfect attendance is great for those that want perfect attendance. But for those members who can't have perfect attendance, we need to encourage engagement in other activities.
We've talked before in this series about the Rotary Revolving Door Syndrome, which is new members leaving your club after only a short time. So what can you do about it? The most important action you can take is to quickly and effectively involve your new members in club activities. That doesn't mean putting them in charge of your club's major service project or some other task that no one else wants to do. Find out what they like, what they're interested in, what they're passionate about. Perhaps they love social media and would be happy on the club's public image committee. Maybe they care deeply for hands-on service and would fit in on the community service committee. If they're social and outgoing, ask them to suggest and organize some new club social activities. If they're interested in youth service, ask them to help with Interact, Rotaract, or RILA. Rotarians want to be busy and involved. That's why they joined. Don't leave them sitting around your meeting with nothing to do. It's also important to teach them more about Rotary. A new member orientation program is great if you can keep it fresh and fun. What about a district new member welcoming party? Perhaps have a rookie group of new members identify and organize a new service project. Encourage new members to attend Rotary Leadership Institute and be sure your club pays for them. Invite them to come with you to the district training assembly, to visit another club, to help another club service project, or even to the district conference. Help them to get an account and sign on to your district website and Rotary.org. There's lots of great information on these sites to help them learn more about Rotary and get excited about the possibilities open to them, such as action groups, fellowships, and friendship exchanges.
Promote Rotary. Wear your Rotary mask, your hat, your pins, your shirts. Make your club known in the community. Share your Rotary accomplishments and club activities at meetings as well on social media. Thank you again for viewing this video. During these challenging times, I am so glad to be a Rotarian, and I'm sure you are too. We need Rotary now more than ever. Our community and our world needs us.